What's good, everybody? Back again to you guys on the NBA latest trading rumors and some of the freshest kicks out. So let's get into it. It's been a minute since I uploaded a video like this, and ever since then, let's recap what happened to some of the crazy trades. Just recently, as you guys may know, the New Orleans Pelicans have traded Galloway, the rookie Buddy Hield, and Evans were sent to the Kings, were traded to DeMarcus Cousins and Omar Caspi. I haven't got much take on this trade, but for what I know, that DeMarcus Cousins playing for Sacramento Kings, it had a ton of attitude towards the organization. I'm sure you guys watched the clip when he was playing for the All-Star teams. You saw this guy whispering something to his ear. I don't know what he was saying. But take it from there, you can see why DeMarcus Cousins got traded to the New Orleans. Speaking of big men, we have New Orleans from the 76ers traded to the Mavs for Justin Anderson. I feel this trade makes sort of sense because the 76ers, they got enough big men as a backup. So in a way, they don't need New Orleans, as they got Jahlil Okafor and Joel Embiid. Which, by the way, since he came back from the injuries, he's been an outstanding player. And it could be a candidate for the best rookie of the year. But let's see what happens. How I feel about Justin Anderson going to the 76ers, I feel it's a great addition because we've seen with Justin Anderson what he done in the Dallas Mavericks. However, he did not have enough minutes to showcase his abilities. Moving on to the two top teams in the NBA, we have the Cavaliers acquired Deron Williams and Andrew Bogut. I feel that the Cavaliers needed a backup point guard, and acquiring an all-star caliber player such as Deron Williams, I feel is a great addition. And him leaving the Dallas Mavericks just gives enough room for Steph Curry to step up his game. And also Andrew Bogut dealing with injuries, I feel that the Dallas Mavericks was going to sustain his contract for very long. Hence why they sent him to the Cavaliers. And just recently in his debut game, I believe in the first minute, he got injured. So we'll see what's going to happen from here on. And the Golden State Warriors welcome back Matt Barnes. I feel that they needed a backup small forward due to what happened to Kevin Durant injury. Now moving on to Serge Ibaka. Transition from the OKC to the Orlando Magic, now he's playing for the Toronto Raptors. So the Orlando Magic trading Serge Ibaka to Terrence Ross from the Toronto Raptors. It was a good trade because they needed a big man as a defensive player, which makes Toronto Raptors a top contender team. Now they have Serge Ibaka as one of the great blockers, shot blockers I would say, and now he's extended his game to a three-point shot. Makes the Toronto Raptors very scary. Then we have PJ Tucker, one of the toughest defenders in the league I believe. Moving on to the Eastern Conference, we have Bulls traded Taj Gibson and McDermott to Cameron Payne and Levine from the OKC. I did not see this trade happen as I felt that Taj Gibson and McDermott were happy to play alongside Dwayne Wade and Jimmy Butler in Chicago Bulls. Now that the trading room is out the way, let's congratulate Dirk Nowitzki on his 30,000 point. That wraps up for the NBA trading rumors. Let's move on to some kicks. As we say goodbye to winter, we welcome spring, and summer just being around the corner, I'm going to compile a list of the kicks that is on the come up. I've got to say that the Nike Prestos, they've been pushing up their agenda, and just recently they've released this Nike Presto Lemon colorway. So going into a little bit of detail about the shoe, the Nike Air Presto gets ready for spring with a breeze, mesh upper for the warm weather, and a season appropriate pastel shade of yellow. The official name for this color is called Lemon Chiffon, I hope I'm saying it right. The light shade of yellow adorns the entire Air Presto Ultra Breeze from the fully mesh upper to the translucent cage to the updated outsole for the perfect eye-catching new footwear option as the weather warms up for the spring and summer. They will be retailing overseas, but the price has not been stated yet, so make sure you be looking out for it. And staying with Nike, as we all know, the Nike Racer has related a tons of colorways, but not this one in particular. The Nike Flyknit Racer is finally getting the triple white treatment, and for all the good cause. The swoosh is tapping into the Greek mythology background once again, this time paying homage to the goddess of victory with the Flyknit Racer goddess, set to drop on March 8th in honor to the International Women's Day. Just because it's going to release on the Women's Day doesn't mean it will not have a full range size for men's too. This isn't a traditional triple white option either, as the midsole gets an off-white sail treatment, while you won't have to worry about too much about keeping the outsole clean thanks to the standard black peeking through. As I mentioned the release date, they're going to be retail $150. Two high-beat sneakerheads, Rihana and Puma have teamed up for a collection of her own, not only releasing sneakers but also sliders. I believe recently she had her own Rip the Runway fashion show, whatever you want to call it. The shoe features a silk satin upper in pink or olive with for the runner silhouette similar to the classic R698 with the addition of a large bow. The same look is mirrored on the slide. Fellas, it's our time to just back off and just appreciate how good these shoes looking. Just imagine your girl wearing those. They're scheduled to release today, 9th of March, but I'm not sure how much these ones gonna retail by. It's probably gonna be some crazy pricey shoes. Staying with Puma, another collaboration shoes by Coogi. For the new people who don't know what Coogi is, it's a very historical brand worn by the rapper B.I.G., which by the way passed away. Coogi decided to team up with Puma to dress up the quality iconic Clyde model in 2 ways. The first release is set to drop today. The shoe features a complete Coogi sweater uppers taken from on spool of material, ensuring that no pair is like another. This elevated offering also comes with 18 gold lace tips and eyelets with gold Puma logo on the tongue. And I believe later this spring they're also going to be releasing another player by Clyde. There has not been a price on this silhouette, but be sure to be looking out for it. And don't forget, they're also going to be releasing a black pair, which is coming real soon. There's nothing else to talk about. I think I've covered most of it, and I'll probably say the basics. So anyways, I want you guys to let me know, how do you feel about the trading rumors? How do you feel they're going to impact the teams that they got traded to? How do you feel about DeMarcus Cousins, by the way? Ever since he got traded to the New Orleans, they haven't won a game yet. Should you give more time? Should you be more patient? And in the kicks industry, how do you feel about the releases that just got out? What about the ones I mentioned about? Are there any particular shoes that you're looking out for? And that wraps up for today's video. So I appreciate you guys for staying tuned to another video. I'll be looking to upload more videos in the future, so make sure to be looking out for it. As always, it's your boy Cool Kid. I'm out. Opted out of his contract for next year's season, and he's been linked with some of the teams such as Boston Celtics and San